Long ago, in a peaceful African village, there lived a clever but very greedy tortoise. Oh, this tortoise was smart, but his love for free food was something else. If there was a feast happening, you could bet your last yam that tortoise was already on his way, even if he wasn't invited. One day, the birds of the land received a grand invitation, a feast in the sky. Yes, you heard right, a feast in the sky. The king of the sky was hosting, and all animals were welcome, as long as they could fly. When Tortoise heard this, he started thinking. He couldn't fly, but was he going to miss free food? Never. So he came up with a brilliant and sneaky plan. He went to the birds and said, "My dear flying brothers and sisters, I would love to join you. But alas, I have no wings. Can each of you give me just one feather? I will sew them into wings." The birds looked at each other and said, "Okay, fine, but don't try anything funny." Nevertheless, he was definitely going to try something funny. Soon, Tortoise was flapping in the air with his new feathered wings. Together, they flew into the clouds. As they were flying, Tortoise said, "Wait, oh. Before we reach the sky, we must all choose new names. It is tradition up there." The birds nodded, and each picked names like Song Feather, Sky Glider, Wind Walker. But when it got to Tortoise, he smiled and said, "My name shall be All of You." "All of you?" the birds asked. "Yes. When they bring out the food and ask, 'Who is the food for?' they'll say, 'For all of you.' And I will say, 'Oh, that's me.'" Tortoise burst into laughter. The birds, they just rolled their eyes. They arrived at the feast, and as expected, the sky people brought out pounded yam, egusi soup, jollof rice, fried plantain, everything. And they said, "This food is for all of you." And Tortoise jumped forward. "Thank you. I am all of you. Bring the soup." And he ate, and ate, and ate. He didn't share even a grain of rice. By the time the birds got anything, the plates were empty, just bones and oil stains. Angry and insulted, the birds left him behind. One by one, they took back the feathers they gave him and flew off. Tortoise was stranded in the sky. He looked down and shouted, "Somebody throw me mattress. At least small foam. I'm allergic to landing hard." But no one helped. And so, Tortoise fell. Wham! He landed with a loud crash. His beautiful shell shattered into many pieces. Luckily, a local healer, probably an old village goat, helped glue his shell back together. But it was never the same again. That is why, till today, the tortoise's shell is cracked and patchy, a reminder of what happens when greed flies too high.